Hi guys, today I'm going to be replacing the lighting in my basement. I've got T-bar ceilings, so I've been looking for a low profile, slim light that can replace the existing pot lights that I have. So I've got these here from Smart Energy Alternates. I got these from lededmonton.com, and I'll have a link to these in the video description. So these lights here, they're, as you can see, extremely thin, and they've got these little spring clips that you stretch down and they're going to fit up into the T-bar ceiling. They've just got a little connector here, and they've got a box that's going to connect to the 120 volt house wiring. So they're 13 watts. You can download an app and adjust the color. There's something like 16 million colors. I'm probably just going to run white. So I'm going to head down and install these now. So here we can see the old style hot light that I have. So it's got this big frame and everything up there. $65 watt bulb. Now we can get LED with that, and now you can get dimmable, but these will be significantly less power usage. So first I disconnect the wires from the power box, then I remove the pot light from the power box, and then remove the entire metal tray. Okay, so that's one light done. We can see how bright that light is. We'll compare that to the old one, which is really yellow, and that is a 65 watt. Like I said, this one is only 13, and it seems a lot brighter, a lot cleaner. And again, we can change the color. Right now it's like a warm white. You can't really tell from the camera, but it's a warm white. We can go to a really bright, like daylight, or we can change to any color we want. So installation was pretty easy. I didn't go into details on it. You just connect the black to black, white to white, ground to ground. I removed all the old box and stuff. It's all right there. So that is going to go in the garbage. A lot less equipment, just one tiny little box to convert to DC, and that's it. So going to do this a couple more times, I think 9 more times, and we'll see what it looks like. I continue on the other 9 pot lights. I did have to trim the holes just a little bit. The old lights were about 5.5 inches, and these are pretty much 6 on the dot. So I had to trim maybe 1/8 to 1/4 inch to get a good snug fit, but it wasn't too bad at all. So the hardest part here was just removing the old light. The new one, putting it in, was super simple. And of course I had easy access with the T-bar ceiling. Just 3 more lights to go. Two. And the last one. Okay, as I mentioned earlier, these are actually run by an app on your cell phone. So I'm just going to scan this QR code, and that's going to take us to Google Play, and I'm going to download the app. This will be similar in the iTunes store for any of you with an iPhone. So I just have to create an account here. So I'm just going to quickly go through these steps. Set up. Now it's scanning for the lights. So it's detecting the first 4 on Bluetooth, because that's the only ones I have powered up right now. So I'm just going to check those off and connect to them. So now it's just going through and connecting to each one of the lights individually. Now I'm just going to put the location that the lights are at. And I'm just going to create a lighting group so that each of the lights in the group will be controlled in the same way at the same time. In my basement living room, I'm going to have these set up in two separate groups. So one half will be controlled and the other one will be controlled separately. So now we're just going to run through a few tests. We'll start by dimming the lights down and back up again. We'll slide over to RGB so we can adjust the color. And we'll just slide it over to blue. I don't know how well you can see that on the screen. It's quite blue in the room here. And now to red. And we'll just move it across the green. And back to white. So you can jump to preset settings if you want certain colors in your room or certain shades of white. Or you can use the slider to move up and down and change the shade as you want to. So there's definitely an awful lot of options with these lights, so I really like that. So the only downside to these lights is when you do turn the power off, that shuts the main power off to the transformer, so the device resets each time. So if you do dim the lights down and you turn them back on, they'll be back up to full brightness and you'll have to turn them down again. But there is an option in the app to turn the lights off and dim them. So if you were to just use the app to control the lights full time, then there's no issue there. And I think that's what I'm going to do. It'll be nice just to be sitting down here watching TV or playing video games or something. And rather than get up to dim the lights, I can just open up the app and dim them. So as I mentioned before, I got these lights from LED Edmonton. If you'd like to find a set for yourself, you can just go on their website, lededmonton.com, and just scroll through their flush mount lights and get a set for yourself. Well, that's going to be it for this video. If you found this informative and helpful, I'd appreciate it if you gave the video a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, please do, and I'll see you in the next one.